So they say I'm very corajuda. And I've heard this ever since I was a small little girl, getting mad at my brother for ruining a stack of leaves that I made. And they've always said I'm very quick-witted, that I'm very easy to respond, and I'll talk back quick. But you know what? When I take a step back and I think about it, I am corajuda. But that same coraje has pushed me, has given me the courage to pursue the career that I am pursuing today, and has empowered me to want to become the woman that I hope to become one day. And that's all I've ever known. Soy hija de migrantes. My parents migrated here from Mexico over 20 years ago. And ever since they arrived to this country, they've been such tremendously hard workers. For example, my father, he's worked up to 3 jobs at a time. And growing up, due to his job responsibilities, he's had to miss a lot of my choir concerts or a lot of my science projects. And to be honest, I really miss my dad. I wanted him there. So me being the stubborn woman that I am, well, the little girl that I was, I told my dad, well, I want to work with you. Take me. And I ended up convincing him. So Friday nights and Saturday nights, I used to go work with him. And we used to take out the trash bins from the church he used to work at. And then at midnight, I used to deliver newspaper with him. We would be delivering newspaper from 12 a.m. to about 5 a.m. And I was this 10, 11-year-old girl wrapping up newspapers, putting them in the blue bags, and dropping it off at your house. So seeing all those years of my parents working so tremendously hard, they've worked so hard to the point where they've risked their own health. So when I go back and I think about that coraje, that same coraje made me want to pursue medicine. I didn't pursue medicine. I didn't go into medicine because of some cute, inspirational reason. I went into medicine because of that coraje, that anger that I had from seeing my parents risk their health. That same coraje gave me the courage to want to become a physician, specifically a gynecologist, for my passion for women's health and specifically for women of color. You see, I'm a Latina pursuing medicine. Take a second to think about how many Latina physicians do you all know? Take a second to think. How many Latina physicians do you all know? According to the AAMC, their last workforce diversity study, only 1.8 of physicians are Latinas. 1.8. Can you believe that? So I'm going to a career where only 1.8 of people look like me, share my experiences. And the only thing that has fought that fear is that coraje that I have. So when I think back about when I'm at clinic and I'm seeing my patients, a lot of the times I'm the only Latina seeing patients. I'm the only Latina with a white coat. And I've been fortunate enough to work as a medical scribe, where I've been able to see patients and treat them and get hands-on experience for my career. And when I look at my peers and I look at my colleagues, for a lot of us, it's the same situation. We're the only Latinas in our meetings, in our committees, in our organizations. We're the only Latinas there. So there's been times where I felt like I did not belong there, that these spaces were not made for me, that I didn't belong in that meeting and my job, and I felt very discouraged at times. But I think back at my parents' journeys, and I think back at how they migrated to a country that they never knew, how they came to a country and entered spaces that were never meant for them. And so that gives me hope. And that gives me hope to think that if they came to a country that was never made for them, where they knew nothing of, then I can achieve and accomplish anything that I put my mind to. So you see, as Latinas, we tend to have the odds stacked against us. Because not only are we women, but we're women of color. We're people of color. So this is why I encourage you all to make yourself worthy of the spaces that you're at. Know that you worked hard to be in the position that you're in. Know that what you have accomplished, you did it yourself. And don't ever let anyone tell you that the spaces that you're in were not meant for you. So I encourage everyone to empower women. Become the representation we needed when we were growing up. Make communities such as the next generation of Inspired Latinas, where we come together and we share our same experiences and we can just relate to one another. So I encourage you all, empower women. Inspire the next generation of Inspired Latinas. Yo soy Giselle Gonzalez.